I don't know how other people will see this, but I do not find it funny at all. So, in the course of last week, I witnessed something that stirred me deeply. A guy was simply happy on his birthday. He held his cake. It was a gift, I guess, and he was, happy. People were singing for him. He was happy, and at some point, he blew his candles. And yet, other men saw that as weakness. I was shocked, literally shocked. I really felt like, what is this? It left me thinking, how did we get here? Like, how? What on earth is this? How did you get to a place where a man showing emotions, just being present in his own happiness, is seen as less of a man? Hey you, hi men and babes, boys and girls, adults, young ones, everybody, hi, hello. How have you been? I hope you've been doing great. I hope the month of June has been wonderful to you. So yes, welcome back to this podcast, A Walk with A.F.I. Thank you for tuning in. Whether this is your first time here or you're a regular, I'm really glad that you pressed play today because this episode, it's okay. I'm serious. It is fine. I'm just trying to keep it cool because this is boiling me up. Like I'm literally boiling, but it's fine. So we are in June, yes, which is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month. Very wonderful, interesting, awesome. I love it. And today's episode is one of those that has been sitting heavy on my heart because the funniest thing is I've heard a lot of people say, and it's very funny that I've heard ladies say this most, that we celebrate Mother's Day. Like, how many days do we dedicate to mothers in a year to celebrate them, women and all of that? And when it comes to men, we don't celebrate them like that. And I was like, yeah, that's true. That's very, very true. I agree with that. And so I'm always like, when it's time to celebrate the men, why not celebrate them? Let them know that they are seen, they are loved, we cherish them. Because I remember the last year's episode, we spoke about how some people think that society will function well without the men, and I disagree totally because society will be a mess without them. So yes, but then I can't stop thinking about what happened that day. So let me take you back a bit. A video was shared. Someone posted the video actually, and I was checking the video out, and I was in the midst of guys, and there was this other lady. And when one of them saw the video, was like, please, can I check that video again? I said, why not? I played it. He shouted, said, Jesus, this guy must be a gay. This guy is a gay. See what man they do. I said, what is happening? Calm down. What do you mean by this guy must be a gay? Just because of what? He said, why would he be holding his birthday cake? I said, he cannot hold birthday cake. Why? He said, why would he be behaving like that? I said, he cannot smile on his birthday. And I said, why would he blow his cake? I said, Jesus, at this point, I don't have strength. Are you serious? And, they started shouting, this guy is soft. This guy is acting like a girl. So I said, acting like a girl. Are you serious? And I was just there thinking, are you being serious right now? So myself and the other lady, we were the ones standing up for the guy. And funniest thing, I kind of know the person, but the other doesn't even know the person. And she was like, no, you guys are wrong. You cannot say he's weak because of this. How would you say somebody is weak because he's happy on his birthday? Blah, blah, blah. But everyone else, the guys especially, they mocked that moment of joy like it was some kind of crime. And it just made me wonder, is this what being a man has been reduced to? You can't cry when you are sad. You can't even be openly happy when you are happy. So this moment exposed something deeper, honestly, because that day we had the pot and bag for a long time, and I was surprised me and the other lady were like, you know what, it's fine. If it is real ladies that are trying to even make you guys see that you are not weak because you show emotions and you are not even seeing it yourself, then you can't be helped. Because what is this? So it exposed me to something deeper, and something many of us already know, but we don't talk about often, and we don't talk about it enough actually. From such a young age, boys are told, don't cry, man up, don't act like a girl, women don't show emotions, and they bamboozle them with all of these things. And growing up, they have learned to hide everything. Pain, they suppress it. Joy, tone it down. Fear or anxiety, bury it. Nobody must even see that you are anxious or you are afraid or you are scared. And what's left is just silence, walls, and pressure. It's no surprise, honestly, that so many men are struggling in silence, because when you tell a boy that you don't behave this way, you don't show your emotions, what do you expect? They grow up, and that's why some people behave in certain ways, and I don't blame them, because I'm like, well, I don't know what his mind was fed on when he was very young, and it's very hard for them to just stop behaving like that. And that's why you feel like some people don't even show any emotions. Like when they are happy, you don't know. When they are sad, you don't know. When they are anxious, you don't know. When they need help, you don't know, because they've been told to suppress every emotion. They've been told you don't show your weakness. They've been told you don't cry. And all of these things have made them to build these walls around themselves that, honestly, if they don't want to be helped, they can't be helped. So when you teach someone that emotions make them weak, they stop feeling safe in their own humanity. They don't ask for help. They don't celebrate out loud. They don't even know how to name what they are feeling. They can't even say, this is what I feel. I don't know if you've met people like that. You ask them, what is wrong? How do you feel? And they're like, I can't even say. And one thing I've realized is, if you want to, be able to manage your emotions, you must be able to recognize what you are feeling first. It's not possible that you don't recognize it and you want to manage it, you want to work on it, you want to be better. It's not possible. You have to recognize what it is. I feel sad. I am sad. Then that is the only way you can say, okay, fine, what can I do? How do I become happy? How do I let go of the bodies? How do I let go of the worries, everything that is making me sad? And the scary part is the cycle keeps repeating itself if you are not careful. If you don't have people that will help you to see your worth as a man, that you showing your emotions does not make you weak. But if no one breaks it, those same guys will raise their sons to do the same. To hide, to perform, to carry the weight of being a man, in quotes, without ever being allowed to just be. And it's not funny, and it's so sad that we're not created not to feel. When they tell you men are not supposed to do this and do that, I begin to imagine when God created us in His image, made as male and female. It did not say, female, you are supposed to feel all the emotions that comes with being a human being, and male, you are not supposed to feel. That was not it. And I begin to wonder, there's this person in the Bible that I cannot forget, that it keeps coming to my mind. David, when David was happy, when the ark of God was returned, he was so happy. He was very, very joyous. See the way he danced, he showed it. Even his wife was like, why would you be behaving like this? Like, you are a king. She was not even saying that you are a man. She was like, you are a king. Why would you behave like this? And we all know what followed. There was a punishment that it was too huge. It was too big. That followed that statement. And when David was sad, when he lost his son Absalom, he was sad. He mourned the death of his son. And if you look at it now, it's even hard for you to see a man cry when he loses his wife. But when a woman loses her husband, she wants to bring hell on earth. It's not even making sense to me, honestly. But here's one thing that I believe, and what I hope you take from today's episode, that being strong isn't about how well you can hide your feelings. It's about being honest enough to feel them, strong enough to speak up when you need to, brave enough to cry, and free enough to celebrate with joy without apology. You don't owe anybody an apology to be happy. Be happy. When you are happy, let it be seen that you are happy. And when you are sad, yes, You don't have to tell the whole world I'm sad, but how come you don't even have anybody in your corner that you can talk to? When you need help, you don't have anybody that you can reach out to because you feel like if I should tell anybody, they will mock me because I'm a man. No, that is not right. Men shouldn't have to live inside emotional cages to be respected. You can be strong and soft. You shouldn't have to trade your peace just to be seen as man enough. No, that is not it. That is not the criteria to be a man. You don't have to trade your peace for it. If you're a man listening to this, I see you. You are allowed to be human. You are allowed to feel deeply. You are allowed to express openly and still be strong. Yes, you are allowed to be strong and be soft. And to the women listening, be the space where the men in your life can breathe, where they don't have to perform strength every second, where they are not mocked for being soft, but honored for being real. Because I feel sometimes ladies have fought in this sense. Because let me just share this. A few days ago, I was talking with a friend, a guy actually, and it was like, oh my God, A.F.I, we saw a snake. I was like, really? He said, yes. I said, my God, that's so serious. And at some point, I was like, that's how my flatmate also saw a snake, but it was very small, and they killed it. It was even in the night. The lady didn't even know that it was a snake. She thought it was a millipede. So the guy was like, are you serious? A female killed the snake. I said, yes. He said, it was my friend that killed this, so I couldn't kill the snake. And it was funny. We laughed over it. But then I was like, yeah, this is it. Don't be ashamed because you feel like it's the guy that's supposed to kill a snake. If the woman can kill it and the man cannot kill it, it's all well and good. And the funniest thing is, even if the woman cannot kill it and the man thinks he cannot kill it, the day it will only be him and his wife at home, he will kill. Because the truth of the matter is, there's this strength that comes when we are in the face of danger. There's this, I don't know, it just pops up from nowhere and you're like, you know what, this is a do or die thing and I'm going to do it, I won't die. So don't feel like because you are showing your emotions or you are telling or you are saying it the way you feel, you are weak. And ladies, don't mock men for showing their emotions. And yes, since this episode is dropping on this day, this very special day, the Father's Day, I want to take a moment to say Happy Father's Day to all the dads, father figures, uncles, mentors, brothers, every man who is showing up with love and intention. Whether you are guiding with your words or your quiet strength, whether you are doing the emotional work to break generational cycles or learning how to be more present, more open, and more real, please know, whatever you are doing matters. You are seen, you are valued, you are cherished, you are loved, and your effort is not going unnoticed. So here is to you today and every single day. So yeah, that birthday video, it was more than just a few seconds of celebration. It was a mirror. It showed us how far we've come and how far we still have to go. So let's do better. For the men in our lives, for the boys who are watching, for generations to come, and for ourselves. Because the truth is, emotional freedom is not gendered, it's human. We've been made, we've been created. God has deposited emotions in us. He did not do it based on gender. It's fine. It's fine to let people know when you are happy. It's fine to feel like you want to eat cake on your birthday, you buy yourself the cake. Yes. It's very funny that even people think that, like, guys that go to studios, take pictures on their birthdays, they are gay. Like, are you serious? So because I'm chilling because if I should say we should continue this conversation, honestly, we're not going to stop. Because I'm trying to, wrap my head around all of these things. So because a guy is just happy, the conversation got to a point where a guy said, even when your girlfriend or your partner is celebrating her birthday, you should not hold the cake. I said, okay, so if you want to buy her cake, you must not carry it. He said, no, you must not carry it. I said, okay, who will not carry it? He said, they will deliver the cake or she go and pick the cake up herself. I said, wow, interesting. So even if you carry the birthday gift, that is a cake, for your partner, it's also a crime. You are being considered a gay, or you are being considered to be weak, and all of that. And honestly, we need to do better, because this is nothing but, I don't want to say the word in my mouth right now because it's a strong word, but this is nothing but, but not nice. This is nothing but, but not nice, because I don't want to use the word in my mouth right now. It's not nice. No, it's not. And I wish, I hope and pray that we do better. And ladies, please, if you are a lady and you are listening to this, please do better. Especially when you have brothers, or you have a partner, you have a friend that is a guy. Please do better. Let them feel seen. Let them feel known. And today that is Father's Day. Please celebrate men. Let's celebrate our men a little louder today. And thank you for sharing this moment with me. Thank you for tuning in. And if this episode spoke to you, please share it with someone, especially a man who needs this reminder today. And as always, I will see you next Sunday for another wonderful Sunday date. Yes, please dress nicely. Yes, dress beautifully and handsomely. And until I see you again, please take care of yourself, keep thriving, and give yourself permission to feel I love you, you're saying, and bye.